Hi everybody, it's Holly here from Hollkward Beauty on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me already, make sure to check me out there. I post every single day about makeup, beauty, style, lots of helpful tips and tricks. And make sure to like and subscribe to me here on YouTube. I do weekly beauty style videos, reviews, tutorials, all that fun stuff. So today's video is honestly like a dream. A dream review swatch situation. My favorite makeup artist of all time, my biggest inspiration. I just am obsessed with her work. She launched a eyeshadow palette with Buxom, Holm and Buxom eyeshadow palette. When I saw she released this, I just freaked out. Knew I had to get it. I admire her looks so much, and I love Buxom Cosmetics as a brand, so it was just the perfect kind of scenario. So I was so excited to get my hands on this as soon as I could, and I want to do reviews, swatches, and tutorial for you guys. This video is a review and swatch. I will do an upcoming tutorial video as well, and I'm just so excited about this launch. It deserves all the love, basically. I am wearing it on my eyes today. So this morning I was lucky enough to attend a masterclass that she did. So she had two models. She applied two looks to their eyes, and I did one of the nude looks on my eyes today, and I took notes, and then I recreated it myself today. So I am wearing, my eye is all this eyeshadow palette, my eye makeup today. So obviously we're loving how it turned out, and I'll tell you guys what I used on my eyes as I go through this palette and tell you about the formula and all of that. So this is the eyeshadow palette. Stunning colors. So I love that there's lots of neutrals, but I also love that there's color pops of bright colors, because I just love a palette that you can kind of have be your go-to nude palette, but also a palette you can go to if you want to do some fun, add some fun colors and switch up your makeup a little bit. So I love that. And it's also an amazing mixture of mattes and shimmers, which we love in an eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to start swatching and talking about these shades and which ones I used on my eye look today. First shade in the top of the palette, though, here, right down here, is Living. So this is the lightest shimmer shade. I used this on my inner corner. So it is a true champagne color. It kind of matches my skin tone almost perfectly. So it is amazing for an inner corner highlight. And that was like 2 swipes. The pigmentation and the creaminess is amazing. Buxom always does shimmers really well, so I do recall that. And then the next shade is Iconic, which is a matte nude color. I use this all over my lid before packing on shadow. So this is a nice kind of light skin color, peachy color. Right next to it, right there. So it's just like a light skin tone color, but with a little bit of peach in it. And then the next color is also a nude shade you could easily use, Unfiltered. So I guess that's kind of like natural skin color. The name of it is kind of implying that. But it is kind of a little darker, definitely darker skin tone than mine on the skin, but it is kind of like a medium tone skin color, and that is matte as well. I didn't use that one on my eye look today, I don't think yet. And then the next shade, which is probably the one I was most excited to use because it's in my favorite kind of shade range of colors, 1989, right here. That stunning kind of sienna coppery color. This is a matte color. Whenever I use my pinky for swatches, things get a little out of hand. Okay, this is actually quite corally, which we love. We love a coral. Wow, look at that, and look at the pigmentation. So I used this on my eye to start kind of buffing out my crease, and then I also added it to my kind of inner corner here, and I did add a little bit on the outer corner just to add some dimension to the crease and some pop of color. And then the next shade is Major. Oh my gosh, this shimmer purple color. So beautiful. It is, oh my goodness. I'm just thinking, like, I know Holm is a celeb makeup artist and she does Ariana Grande's makeup, this would look amazing on Ariana Grande. Like, this is her kind of color, I would say. It is like a beautiful baby kind of purple color with shimmer in it. It is probably the most beautiful purple I've ever seen. And the formula is creamy and pigmented. All of these are amazingly pigmented, and I'm sure that had to do with K. Holm having a say in it, because she's, you know, such a reputable makeup artist that she wanted really, really high-end quality eyeshadows. And she definitely did. Like, these feel amazing. I think they really stepped up their formula game. Okay, this is Scorpio down here. Deep kind of blue shimmer shade. Look at that, like how icy, like dark and icy that shade is. And it is beyond creamy, like butter, basically. That packed on the lid for like a blue look, oh my gosh, would be amazing. So the second row I'm going through, I finished up that first one. I'm gonna go in, so stacks here I used on my lid, all over my lid. It's the perfect kind of color to add shimmer. It's skin tone color, so it's very kind of forgiving. You can use it lots of different ways. And that is Stacks, the first shade on my arm, which it's almost like a little bit rose goldy, kind of bronze shade, but skin tone. Lots of things. And then the next shade is Teddy, which is a kind of medium matte shade, perfect for the crease. I used it in my crease to kind of deepen the crease and kind of did that outward V shape. Beautiful for that. And that is the second color right here on my arm. So beautifully pigmented, creamy, perfect color that would work on so many skin tones. And then the next shade is Rich Rich. I love the names of these shadows. It's always the fun part in palettes. This is kind of a true deep brown matte color. I use this as a liner. So I use this on my eye as an eyeliner. And it's so pigmented. You can see it right here that you can use it wet, but I honestly didn't even use it wet, and it came out as like a nice sharp pigmented line. So that is really exciting. You can soften it a little bit. I softened it a little bit on the edges. And then the next shade is Dynasty, which is a really cool, interesting color. Shimmer, kind of like an icy silver shade. So super creamy and pigmented, and probably the most shimmer in the whole palette right here. Gorgeous, like on the lids for like a icy kind of glam look. And then the last one I have swatched on here is Royalty, which is this beautiful pop of purple matte right here. It's a bright purple, and when applied it kind of has a like bright purple factor to it, but also like kind of baby purple, like baby pink, but baby purple. So I love that it kind of comes out that way because it would be really complementary on a lot of skin tones. And then the last shade in the palette is Smokin, which is a gorgeous kind of black color, a little bit, I don't know if it's charcoaly, but it is a little bit, let's see, it's a little bit charcoaly, but kind of blacky charcoal, so great for making a smoky eye or lining the eyes. And that is obviously a matte color, so it's similar to the brown, just depending on what kind of look you want to go for, but it's also super pigmented and creamy, so you can use it wet or dry. So I hope you guys enjoyed these swatches and talk through my review on the new Buxom Holm eyeshadow palette that just came out. I'm such a huge fan of it. I really think they stepped up their game with formula, pigment, color on this palette. It's definitely not lacking, and I love that it has K. Holm's expertise on eyeshadows and makeup artistry and colors and all of that, because she is amazing and does such amazing work. So as always, I would be thrilled if you guys went over to Instagram and checked me out at hollkward beauty and followed me over there. And also, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, comment, tell me if you're gonna get this palette, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming beauty videos and the tutorial that I'm gonna do on this palette as well. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next time.